Listen up or run for cover. Dropping knowledge from the people who have it to the people who need it. The real Brad Lee is dropping
what it is. Brad Lee back again with another episode of Dropping Bombs. Today in the studio, folks, I got a real champion for you. Hollywood Hino's in the house.
Well, what's up, baby?
Well, what's cracking? And appreciate you coming.
Man, I love being in the presence of greatness.
See, now you got, everyone always says my voice sounds dreamy. Now I got two now I got two
That's
dreamies.
my warm up to the before I start yelling.
Now you got two dreamy voices hitting you up. Now, if we had the headphones on, dude, it'd be who's got the dreamiest voice. we quit wearing the headphones because I started to realize, like, why do we have these on? I can hear you right now, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, like, why do we keep wearing these headphones? And really, it's just because it sounds cooler.
It's for the look. They do it for the look. Seriously. Like, every podcast wears headphones just for the look.
Yeah, but when I started saying, look, a lot of people on YouTube are starting to watch this. Yeah. So that's not really a podcast anymore. Now it's a video cast. But guess what? I'd rather not have the cans on if people are looking at me. If they're listening, who cares?
Nice hair.
That's right.
Exactly.
Now, for you guys that might be like, who's Hollywood Hino? Well, shit, that's probably because you're fat and out of shape and under a rock.
And don't have internet.
Hollywood Hino's the dude that trains all the freaking celebs down in Hollywood, #1. But he's got a story. Sir. You were a professional boxer. Now you're.
I was an amateur champion. Professional boxer. My last stint was the Contender season 4. And then I retired in 2009. And I said, what am I going to do with my life? And the training dawned upon me. I said, I can pass down the knowledge,
That's right.
And drop bombs on these people.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. Drop a real bomb on them. So that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. But our focus is not, like, people come to me and say, I want to get in shape. I'm like, what kind of shape? Physical or mental? Because I do mental.
But you also
do the physical. Yeah, the physical is just something that, because it's extra. It's a bonus. It comes with it.
The physical happens when you get your mental right.
And the motion of it.
Like earlier, you were saying, run to the pain for once.
Yeah, run to is
Everybody
your
runs
fair.
from the pain.
Yeah.
And the pain, believe it or not, is where the growth is.
Exactly. And
it's also what's scary.
It's scary. Life is scary.
Well, sure it is. But believe me, I get a lot of people DMing me, asking me questions, and I think to myself, damn, you don't know that? But some of this stuff is like just flat out scary. Like, shit, you didn't know to get up and brush your teeth an hour earlier. Yeah. But dude, get in a ring with a some bitch that wanting to punch you in the mouth and go through that pain.
Take your head off.
Dude, I'd rather get punched in the ring than spend the time getting prepared for the ring. Like that's the pain, isn't it?
That's the real battle.
Yeah, because dude, every time you get in a fight, I mean, honestly, I haven't gotten a bunch of them. When I've gotten in them, I've won. But again, I'm not fighting boxers and MMA guys. This is back in the day.
This is quick.
Now I'm not a fighter. Now I have a black belt in Ching Ching Pow.
You're a fighter. You're not a boxer. You're a fighter. We're all fighters.
Well, I'm a fighter, yes.
Yeah.
But I got a
black
belt.
Fighting for something in life.
I got a black belt in Ching Ching Pow.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
No, never.
That's where you just go.
At the Chinese
ching,
restaurant.
Pow.
At the Chinese restaurant.
Someone's coming at you?
Yeah. Ching, ching, pow. Got it.
Anyway, all kidding aside.
Yes.
You were boxing, and now you're training people. And you train people like Drake and Kevin Hart and all these celebs.
We have Usher.
And all these celebs. Like, they pop by.
Yes.
Your spot on Melrose.
They pop by in there when they want to take their greatness to another level.
Is it Melrose?
Melrose.
So if people are listening to this and they're driving around LA, and they can go pop by your spot on Melrose.
They can pop by, man. Melrose and Fairfax. They can catch people training, or they can catch the training.
I was gonna say, but they better be prepared to die.
They better be prepared to die and kill their old self that they've been carrying all this time, all these years. That's never having them elevate. A snake sheds its skin, right? Every what?
I don't know, but
whatever. We're just making an example. Why? Why does a snake shed its skin? Because it's old now.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
How often does a snake shed its skin?
Technology.
I found this on the web.
Listen.
Snakes shed their skin quite often. See,
you see, quite often. And we
I
carry
need Alexa. I like Alexa better than Siri, just for the record.
And we carry this our old self for years and years. And a snake right there sheds its skin at least 3-4 times a year. So when people come to my gym, I try to give them that theory and that explanation. Like, do you know how many times a snake sheds its skin? How many times you be carrying this old body? Like 10, 15 years. I said, it's long overdue, baby.
Yeah, and turn it into what? Just solid machine.
And turn it to brand new mentality, brand new way of thinking, brand new way of living, brand new way of, just shedding the fat. Shed the fat. And that's not physically, just of life. Yeah, the best friend that's been holding you down all this relationship is meaningless and is not getting you to the next level. That's what I teach in my gym.
So you don't run a gym, you run a church. That sounds
it is a church. So Sunday they call me Pastor Hino.
That sounds like right there.
Yeah,
that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
So are you talking to them mentally while they're training, or
yes,
you train
I am.
them and then coach them afterwards?
All of the above. I'm talking the whole time. The whole time we're training, I'm talking the whole time.
Like this?
Just like this. I'm telling you what to do. I'm like, okay, give me 100 sit-ups. Oh yeah, and what happened to that last week's situation? Like I'm talking to you while you're doing the 100.
Yeah, but what happens when they're celebs? Because you work with all the celebs. What happens when the celeb wants to puss out? What do you say?
It doesn't matter to me. I don't look at nobody as a celeb.
Someone has to puss out though.
I don't allow it. It's unacceptable. I don't allow it. A homeless man or $100 million man come to my gym, we're all equal. I treat they all gonna feel the pain. Nobody's gonna leave this house without not paying the price. They know that. There's a big sign on the wall. You would not leave this house without not paying the price. I've never heard nobody leave my gym and say these words. Man, that was easy today.
No.
Impossible.
Easy. What if they don't show up and they skip it and then they show up 3 days later and they see you?
And I'm gonna put you in a headlock. I will put you in the headlock. You're gonna feel this pain.
So do you think
ditching out?
Do you think accountability is key in success?
It's huge. It's huge. Accountability is like what do you have? You only have your word as a man. So if you say something and you're gonna do something, you better do it as best of your ability. Because that's all you have. The worst thing you want to hear somebody say about you is that person's not reliable. I'm just talking about in life, in business and anything. That person's always late. You don't want to hear those things about you. Negative. You can do 1,000 things right, but that one time that you're not accountable for your actions and everything that you say around you that you're going to do, it defeats all purpose.
How did you learn all this stuff?
I don't know. As time goes by, in my 40 years of living, and I don't know, like you learn so much and faster from being independent and being a man overnight through playing a one-man sport. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Like I learned so much from boxing and life, like just life alone from boxing. I've been around all these nationalities. Boxing is an international sport.
Sure.
Boxing is an all-year-round sport. Boxing is there's always a young kid and an old coach. You know that, right? Since day one. There's Rocky and there's Mickey. And there's Tyson and
Catch the chicken, Rock.
Yeah. So you see that the years in between the trainer and the fighter, this is all knowledge.
Who do you think's the best fighter boxer ever
of all time? The great Sugar Ray Robinson.
See, now I gotta just say Mike Tyson.
Okay. That's as far as you remember, though.
As far as I remember, yeah. I didn't study boxing. You probably looked at all the.
No, I studied boxing from the 1800s.
But dude, Mike Tyson, would you not be scared shitless to get in the ring with him back in the day?
Terrified. And now, what do you mean back in the day?
Even now,
still got it.
Dude,
Mike still got it.
Dude, listen, first of all, his fist is twice the size of yours. It's huge, dude. It's like, and it's a cement block.
Yeah.
But now he's cool.
Mike is still crack.
Dude, I just saw him the other day. I was invited to Chris Angel's birthday party for his
nice.
son because my daughter goes to school with his son. So it turns out, hey, we're going to this party for my daughter's friend.
Yes.
It's Chris Angel. So
wow.
Tyson shows up. Now, I'd met Tyson several times before, so he knew enough to call me Brad, which which he didn't there because everyone was surrounding him. But like, dude, he still gets the celebrity even around a bunch of celebrities.
Of course.
Like all the celebrities are like, that's Mike Tyson. That's Mike Tyson.
They are in they're in La La Land. You see celebrities. I'm talking about the biggest of celebrities. They see Mike Tyson.
And now he's cool.
That's their childhood hero.
And he's always been cool to me, but like now he's mellow as shit.
He's mellow. He's living in second.
Dude, he's got the Tyson Ranch.
Yeah.
The weed farms. Yes. Holy moly.
It's business.
Dude, no, he's going to make it all over again. Like everybody always says, oh, Tyson, man, he blew it all. Dude, he was young. He had wrong people around him, and he burnt through some serious coins. So what? Now, with that new weed ranch of his, oh, dude.
He's smarter now.
I guarantee you that he's going to make 10 times more than he had.
Good. I'm so happy for somebody. He came back and proved people wrong.
Yeah, and I'll bet you $50 he doesn't lose it this time.
No, he's not.
Or he's a little bit smarter at least.
He's learned his lesson.
Yeah, because who knows, dude? You know what I gave away 2/3 of this company when I started it? Just because they were my friends. Hey, come help me. Here's a third for you and a third for you. Wow. Cost me like $6 million to get it back over the years.
Look at that.
Dude, it's all about...
drop a bomb on that.
Well, no, not yet, because I got to get somewhere first.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm still on the journey. I don't want to brag until I get there. Holy shit. You start bragging too early, what happens? You get your ass knocked out, don't you?
Knocked out. Cold.
Hey, who was it the other day? Wilder and Fury. Everyone told me. Who you think? I said, Fury. Now, I told Wilder. One person towards the end, you know what? Shit. You know, Wilder he almost knocked him. You know what? I think Wilder might do it. I'll go $20 on Wilder. Why did I do that? I knew Fury the whole time. Didn't second guess it.
Yeah.
But then I just kept listening to the freaking public and everybody else's
around
opinion.
You. Yes.
And it made me lose. And I started to think, man, see how listening to everybody else sometimes makes you lose. It's not bad to listen, but
it's not bad.
How do you filter that good and bad?
I just believe in myself so strongly that I feel like anything anybody else is saying to me is irrelevant, especially if it has nothing to do with your goals and your dreams. It's irrelevant to me.
He's got the voice and the right stuff.
It's irrelevant to me. It goes in one ear, come out the other, man. You better off speaking Chinese than me because I don't understand what you're saying.
We need a new Les Brown. You ever heard Les Brown speak, dude?
I listen to him every day.
Dude, Les Brown's one of the greatest speakers, I think. Him
I
and
listen to Les
TD
Brown
Jakes.
and TD Jakes. Yeah, that's crazy. I have TD Jakes. Like I sent it to all my friends yesterday.
People always say, "Well, he's a preacher." No,
I posted TD Jakes this morning.
No, he's a speaker. That's what he is.
He's a speaker. So like I feel like anybody that's not saying anything, and I was just telling Manny earlier. I said, if you don't have the same fire as me, and the same drive as me, and the same vision as me, you know, like I can't listen to nothing you're saying. And if you've never done it, don't talk to me about it.
What about? Because you got
don't put your low self-esteem on me.
Yeah, but you got a bunch of followers. How many you got? You got bunches.
Yeah, it's 120,000.
Okay, so but again, I mean, like, dude, you're basically training people in the gym how to think, how to eat, how to get in shape,
lifestyle.
All that. Yeah. So generally, there aren't zillions of followers. Like you're pretty much a well-known celebrity trainer.
Yeah.
Right.
People know me out there.
Yeah, I'm saying that you also should probably now start entering that speaking space.
Got it.
Because you're dropping bombs like it's going out of style, and then they're like, why would they let you on stage? Well, dude, it's fucking Drake's trainer, dude. Yeah. Why would Drake want him? You know, why would Kevin Hart want him? Like, dude, let's hear what he has to say.
Let's hear something.
And then you go out there with this
obviously
type of shit,
he's doing something right.
Oh, absolutely. And then pretty soon, now you're making $100,000 a speech.
Shit, more than that.
Huh?
More than that. They just pay me $100 just for showing up. Now there's another invoice that's gonna come after that. After I wow the crowd, you gotta understand. I bring. You gotta understand, and you do the same thing. You bring way more to the table than they pay you. They'll never pay you what you're worth. Don't you know that?
That's true.
I'm talking to you personally, Brad.
You ain't lying.
They will never pay you what you're worth. You know what I mean?
Hey,
that's just the price that I'm accepting right now.
Hey.
For now. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's just a price.
He ain't lying either.
You would never pay me what I'm worth. I hate when I'm out there like with a new client and I'm negotiating like finance. I'm like, dude, you're not paying me for the training. You can't afford that. I'm giving you 23 years of experience. You can never afford that.
Yeah, you should say, dude, you're paying me for the acceptance.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm going to accept you.
You're paying me to come see me. That's what you're paying me for. You're paying me to enter my gym. This is just a fee to enter.
Yeah, and if
the greatness,
and if it ain't worth that, dude, why are you even here?
Exactly.
That dude, I'm telling you.
You don't go to Rodeo Drive and negotiate. Whatever the price say on that shit, that's what you pay. Don't go back and forth on my shit. I'm the best.
Is that the attitude people should adopt?
Right away. Right away. They'll see how far they'll get to in life. You know, like I was telling him earlier about people talking about, be humble and be nice. Yeah, it's cool. For how long? After a while, I got to go in there and break the motherfucking door. I got to kick the shit in. Hey, hello, do you know who I am? You know, after a while, you got to go kick in the door.
Hey.
Opportunity ain't coming to knock on me. I live in the projects when I grew up. They're not coming to the projects, opportunity. They don't even know where the fuck the shit is. We're talking the 90s. There's no GPS. Oh, let me find where the projects is and find this protege, Hollywood Hino, that everybody's talking about. I have to go to Manhattan every day on the train. I have to find out these corporations and say, yo, this is who I am. Who the fuck is this loud kid? Look at all those guys now. They can't even reach my phone. Those same guys are like, look at this kid. He's so full of himself. Yes, I am. You thought Ali was full of himself when he came out the Olympics, and he ended up being the greatest athlete of all time, not boxing. Yeah. You thought he was just talking shit when he came out. They thought Ali was talking shit. And that's how I am. I'm not just talking shit. I know who I am.
You're confident.
I'm super confident.
Well, if we could can that and put the course to that, like can you teach that?
I could teach that.
And
then some.
Because I think if someone could just go from not believing in themselves, watch this, to believing in themselves.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's you
my mission is accomplished.
That's literally like, letting someone go in a slingshot if their goal is to travel forward. Like you just ding.
Yes.
Because fixing their self-esteem and their self-worth before
I love it.
anything happens.
I love
is the big accelerator.
Dude, it's my God-given talent to humanity to I'm like, I told Manny earlier, I'm like a hype man. I'm gonna come in there and take the average Joe and build that savage mentality into him and transform him into this being, this
now why do people
greater metamorphosis of himself?
Why are they afraid of pain? Most
people don't want to change because wherever they are in life right now, in relationships, in career, in family or lifestyle, they're comfortable with it. When you want to get to the next level, it's a lot of sacrifice, man, that people don't want to deal with.
You ain't lying.
It's a lot of sacrifice. I fucking love coffee. If you tell me, yo, you stop drinking coffee today, for the next 6 months, I can make you $8 million. You can tell me that right now. I'll be like, fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you gonna tell me to stop drinking coffee. That's my routine.
You wouldn't stop drinking for $8 million?
No, I'm just making an example of something I love so much. I love drinking coffee in the morning. And you can just come out of nowhere and expect me to stop drinking coffee overnight because you telling me by the end of 6 months we're going to... Well, nobody want to hear that shit.
Unless I believed you.
Yeah. Nobody want to hear that shit. Hey, yo, stop eating this and be vegan and you lose 40 pounds. They look at you like you crazy. Like, just stop eating this. I've been eating this my whole life. This is how I've been my whole life. People always come down to that answer. That bullshit routine answer. But this is how I am. This is my family generation. It's been passed down to me. And they accept that for the rest of their life.
How do you get them to stop doing that?
That's when I step on their motherfucking big toe and slap them silly. And, but they don't want that, though. There's very few people that want what I have to say and what I have to give because it's facts. Nobody wants to hear the truth. A speaker of the truth has no friends. You ever heard that quote? A speaker of the truth has no friends. I have no friends because every time you come around me, I'm going to tell you how it is and how it's going to be. And nobody want to hear that shit. Right? You want to hear that shit, right? Every day.
Hey, I'm the type of dude that does want to hear the shit, but that's if I come around.
Yeah.
Okay, because you see me at your gym?
No.
That's because I don't want to hear that shit either.
Exactly.
But no, it's like, but seriously, if everybody wakes up one day and says, listen, why am I not where I want to be? It's because of that. Yeah. It's because they don't really want to be.
They don't want to be.
Because when they want to be, they show up to your gym, and guess what? Bam, it happens.
It happens.
So anytime somebody wants, seek you out and they'll get there, but they have to be willing to pay the price.
They gotta want it like they gotta want it like I'm talking about like it's a life and death situation. A lot of people that come in my years of fitness, a lot of people like when it's a life and death situation, they're like, Hino, I gotta start working out. My doctor said. I said, why didn't you say? Why did you wait till your doctor said you need to start? Why? Now your doctor said, now you want to call me. I told you 5 years ago, let's work out. So people wouldn't do something unless there's a life in their situation. Hey, yo, you're going to die in 24 hours. And they're like, oh, shit, what haven't I done? What haven't I done with my life? Then they start to look for shit that
it's like smoking.
that they could have done every day.
Yeah, it's like smoking
before they
cigarettes. Think about it.
Yeah.
People don't smoke cigarettes knowing that it kills them.
Yeah.
What do they do? But I mean, like, in other words, it's because it's I know it's not going to kill me now, so let me do it over time.
Got it.
And then people do it, because if you smoked a cigarette right now, you will die
tomorrow. Yeah.
No, right now, like, as soon as you inhale, it'll kill you. No one would smoke. No one would even think about it. So it's a mental thing, first of all. Second of all, that's the same thing, though.
Same as the transformation. You're right. Same as the metamorphosis. You're right.
You have to like, their pain has to surpass their comfort. Yeah. In other words, I got heavy one time, like pretty damn heavy. Mm-hmm. I was probably, 20, 30 pounds heavier than I am now, like, But I mean, I got to a point where, like, dude, I was wearing a 40 jeans.
Oh my God. That's huge.
Right. I wear 36 now, and I'm pretty chunky. Like, I should be in about 34 if I was lean as hell. Like, if I boxed every day and ran every day, I'd probably be in 34s. I'm a pretty big dude anyway, but 34, it would be lean fighting weight. 36, walking around like it's winter. Yeah. But 40, dude?
40 is
holy shit.
You let yourself go, champ.
Dude, I just loved to eat. But guess what? It was all for what reason?
It's just gratification. Like, it was just like a...
No, it was lazy. It was easy. I wanted to be comfortable than uncomfortable. Mm. But that's the bottom line. Yeah. I'd rather eat and be comfortable than be uncomfortable. Got it. So eventually, the comfort was what I was after. That's why I'll eat this shit, because it's comfortable. I don't want the pain. But then the pain of being too fat got so uncomfortable that the only way to get comfortable was to freaking get skinny again, which means the pain exceeded the comfort. And then the comfort exceeds the pain, and it goes back and forth.
It does. As human beings.
Yeah, so why not, if you know that, why not lower your damn limit yourself? Like, reach up and be like, well, shit, I don't need to get killed to learn this. I can learn it now. I don't have to lose my finger to learn this lesson. I'll learn it now. Yeah. Because you decide when you learn.
Yes, you do.
So like me and you talking right now, people listening to this should be learning. Yeah. Like, dude, you want something, go pay the price, because that's really is all it takes.
Yeah.
Pay the price. Take the pain. Yeah. If it happens to be fitness, obviously your gym would be excellent. Now,
it's excellent. It's like a chamber.
I know, but what it sounds like is you also will fix their mentality. Yes, and that sometimes is more valuable than anything you can do physically.
That's forever, man. Like if forever ever. Like you can train the body, and looks will fade. We're all gonna go through it. Looks will fade. I don't care.
Mine
how much,
haven't started.
I don't care how much.
Okay, we're going still.
Yeah, looks will fade, but the knowledge that I give the people that they're gonna carry on with them, they carry that for the rest of their life.
So
nobody's gonna remember how much I made just straight right hand and left hook perfect, but they'll remember one day they'll be like, man, I remember there was this trainer that I had 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and he told me this shit. Yeah. They'll remember that forever.
Yeah, so you're training people's mind. That's why, and guys, just so you know, like, the reason I know him is because he came in for an interactive virtual training system, because his passion is to get all this knowledge and fitness and information to people that need it. But then again, if you can't afford to pay, what Drake's paying, then Drake wants to be alone. He doesn't want to do it with a bunch of y'all. So this guy is so in demand by all these celebrities that he can charge pretty much anything, and he knows the average person can't afford his actual rate.
True.
So guess what? We're going to virtualize everything he would have said and done or taught
breaking down
at
to
the
a fraction of the price.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of things you'd go over without even going to a gym, like nutrition. Like, let's set some ground rules. Let's make sure you understand, the mindset. Like, a lot of that can be delivered prior to showing up at a gym also. But then what if they're in, Twin Forks, Alabama, where, dude, they're not in Hollywood. Yeah. And you ain't Twin Forks, Hino, are you?
Of my audience.
But you ain't Twin Forks, Hino.
I've never even heard of that.
Exactly. You're
Is
Hollywood,
that in America?
Hino. Yeah, so if someone's out in the middle,
was a joke.
Yeah, but wherever they are, the point is if I have you, I can go down to my local gym, but bring you with me and learn what I would have learned had I been in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
They can go to their local gym and still have me, at least 10% of me with them.
Well, dude, again, whatever you would have said in person, if you build this VT right, will be what you said.
Yes.
In other words, I could have been there in person. I would have asked and said the same shit.
Yeah.
Why? Because I need to figure out who you are, and I need to make sure you understand some things.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, I'm going to need repetition, practice, and accountability. So your VT should direct people to go do stuff in real life, and when they log back in the next day, ask them, did you do it? And if they didn't, well, then there ain't no point in going on. Get your ass out there and do what I told you to do.
Wow.
And until you come in and hit the button, now what if they lie? Well, garbage in, garbage out, but guess what? At least you built it that way, because a lot of times people just need a little re-encouraging.
That's it.
A little frickin' accountability, really.
Yes, they do.
So if I were in your shoes, I'd be saying, man, here's what I want to do. I want to find some sort of challenge where we announce some sort of Hollywood Hino challenge, where if you go through this system for 30 days and you don't either want to keep going, or it hasn't like struck a nerve, whatever it is, then frickin' piss off.
I got off of the couch.
Yeah. Well, then piss off.
Tacos.
But guess what? That ain't what's going to happen.
No, it's never going to happen.
I know, but if you start changing someone's mind mentally, the first thing I do when I start getting all invigorated because I'm listening to something and shit, what do you think I want to do? I can start thinking about.
Well, I want to start punching some.
No, I want to I want to go to the gym. Like I want to work out. Like let's get this rolling.
Yeah,
I always do it.
Yeah.
So like tomorrow morning when I wake up, man, it's on.
Yeah.
Well, you wake up the next day and you're all tired and warm and you're like, oh, let me do it the next day.
And you hear that voice.
Okay, well, that's the pussy voice that kills everybody's dreams.
Yeah.
And that's the pussy voice that you teach people how to kill.
Destroy it, burn it in hell.
By just getting her done.
Yeah. Like you need to burn it in hell. Don't ever make it come back. You know what I mean? Because some people could be motivated for a little bit and then that pussy voice comes back.
Well, dude, I follow you obviously now, but you were going somewhere. It looked like you were like in Nigeria or
I went to Nigeria.
Where were you?
Yeah, I went to Nigeria.
Visiting.
Yes.
Are you from there?
Born and raised.
So tell me your story. Like, how'd you end up Hollywood Hino, celebrity trainer?
Born and raised in Nigeria. I came to the States when I was 12. My mother brought all of us. I'm one of 7 kids. And she brought all of us. We stand in this little 1-bedroom apartment.
Here?
Yes, in Queens, New York. Now
what about Nigeria? Because again,
in Nigeria, we were in the village with like sleeping on the floor, no running water, no electricity, no internet. And I'm not talking about when I was growing up. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Well, you have to go in the bushes to see that.
No, I'm serious because when I was in Africa, I'm sitting there at the hotel, and I'm thinking to myself, a fucking lion could grab me right now.
Yes, it could. But in our parts, you have to go like deep in the woods to see something like that. So
you were in a city.
I was in the city. Been in city. Yes, but
so there were no tigers snatching you guys out.
No.
He says village, like I'm picturing some village in Nigeria.
No. These are modern houses and cars. But if you drive 3 hours away to where your grandparents live, you're in the village.
That village, where a tiger could get you.
Well, it can bite you right in your ass.
All right, so you're at 12 years old. You left.
Yeah.
Who got you out of there? What happened?
My mother came. She was visiting the States, and she was like, okay, let me see if this guy's. And she worked her ass off, man.
But she came back, grabbed her kids, and came here.
And grabbed the kids and said, "Listen, if you guys don't like it, we'll go back." And we ended up. They call it the American dream, right?
Yeah, but were you guys scared to come here?
I was never scared. I was just like, you just go wherever your mother goes.
Well, sure, but she said if you don't like it, we'll come back.
Like,
it's almost they're having to dare you to come to America. Everybody else in the world's like, dude, I just got to get to America. You guys are like, I don't know if I want to go to America.
Yeah, no. You grow up somewhere, you already adapt to the system already, and it's like, okay, let's go to this whole other country.
What did you guys hear about America?
All great things, but we don't hear nothing. We just see it in movies.
And you'd never been here?
Never been in my life. I only see it in books.
Yeah, but did you think, let's go over there. And did you think, like, when you got here, like, oh, shit, this ain't what I thought it was?
No, it was everything you thought it was and then some.
It was more.
It was more of everything. It was more water. It was more food. It was more schools, more everything. America's the only place I came to. It was like, hold on. This is a soap to wash your face, soap to wash your hands. So I was like, oh shit, there's different soaps? What the fuck is going on? And there was like 20 other soaps. And I couldn't believe it. In Africa, it just was one soap for everything. To wash clothes and to wash the car and everything. So when I got here, I was like, don't use that lotion. It's a hand lotion. I was like, what? I'm putting it on my face. Don't put it in your face. You know, like when you come to America, there's options of everything. Yeah. Everything. There were aisles in the supermarket. I was shocked. I was like, oh shit, Times Square. It's not on a postcard anymore.
Was there cell phones back then?
No.
So
we're talking early 90s.
Yeah, but can you imagine like the friends that you left if there were cell phone pics back then? You would have been going click, snap.
Yes.
Like
That was social media. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But
So where was this?
I just transitioned.
You said Queens, New York.
Queens, New York,
and
1992. 12 years old.
And your mom, obviously, brave as hell.
Super brave.
But
bravest person I know.
She grabbed you and who else? Anybody?
Brothers and sisters.
How many?
All of us, 7 of us.
And said,
4
let's
boys,
go.
3 girls, and she's like, let's go.
How did she do it? Did she save her money?
She saved the money. She stayed at her friend's house. She said she saved the money. She worked 2 jobs, never slept for like 8 months, you know, and then got everybody a green card, and she went over there and brought all the kids.
Okay, and then
legendary story.
All right, and then here you are. You start going to the school.
I start going to school. You start getting bullied. Didn't speak English that good, so you start getting bullied. And you're like, why are they bullying me? Like when when Americans come there, we respect them and we love them. So I came here, and you know, kids are ignorant to somebody from a foreign country. You know, kids are ignorant and they're mean. You know, and we're talking early 90s before. People accept Wakanda and like coming to America, and people accepted being called African, you know.
Hey, by the way, Coming to America 2 is coming out.
I see.
Dude, that's gonna be
and
bitchin'.
It looks good.
Remember that movie? That was a good movie.
That's classic. So yeah, you know, and then you just learn your way through things, man. You just learn your way. You learn your way, you find your way, you know, and you stay on that path until something else comes along, you know. And so that was me. Yeah. You find your way, you find it, you stay on that path, whatever it is, and you stay true to it. And that's what I've been my whole life, man. You know what I mean? I knew I was bigger than that. I knew I was an athlete. I knew I always wanted to be a professional athlete. I didn't know what sport because I was so good in every sport, you know. And then one day I just walked into a boxing gym at 16, 17 years old, and I was like, this is it. It just clicked. You just know in your heart. And you never question the heart. You never question 2 things, your heart and God. You don't question those things. If it feels good in your heart, you do it. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be positive or negative. If it feels good in my chest, we're doing it.
Well, what if somebody wants to, like, feels good when they plunge knives into backs?
And that's their pain, and it feels good to them. That don't feel good to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't feel good to me, you know? Yeah. You know how people say, yo, I'm sore from the gym. Man, that feels great. And somebody's like, I'm fucking sore, Jesus Christ. I'm never going back over there. So it's different kind of pain.
Well, do you know, like, you
different
go
kind
get
of
a
pleasures.
massage when you're freaking sore muscles?
Yes.
Dude, the massages are 10 times better when you're sore.
You see? Exactly. And I don't like that.
You don't?
I don't. I just soak myself in the Epsom salt or the ice bath. Yeah, I don't like the massage. People love that shit. I don't like that pain.
So you basically believe in pushing people past their limit.
Past, like die. I believe in just dying in the ring. Just leave everything in the ring, and just the ring is like the arena of life.
So what if someone comes to you half a puss, meaning?
What do you mean?
Well, they're just kind of half-assing.
Yeah, they're half-assing it.
But they
kind of want it
to hire you.
They kind of want it, and that's why I come in. I just fill up the void. That's what I do.
Yeah, wouldn't they just quit you too?
And then that's it. Then they never wanted to be great. They thought they wanted to be. You know, everybody thinks they want to be great until they see what it takes. People always come there, and I've seen people drop out more than I see people stick with it. I see it every day, so it's nothing new to me. People come in there and they think that's what they want, and then they go right back to Planet Fitness. I'm like, go ahead. This ain't for you. It ain't for you. It look good.
Because it's for the people who really want it.
It's for the people that want to die in there. That's who wins the fight. The man that wants to die. You bring the athlete and say, yo, this guy's way better than this fighter. But this guy, he's doing it for his family. If he don't beat this guy tonight, his family's not gonna eat. His country is gonna just carry the country. He walked in the ring with his flag on his back. He's carrying the country. When fighters walk in the ring they're carrying their country on their back. They're fighting for more than themselves.
Yeah.
So that's the guy that's gonna win, and that's who stays in my gym. The person's like, Hino, please, I want to die today. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna kill you.
And that basically means work them to death.
That's it. Yeah. Like, they just want to let go of everything. They want to sweat out that.
Do they puke?
Their old self every day. I see it every day.
See, I started to go to one of those boxing play. I think it was title boxing.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I love those guys.
I know. Well, it was cool for like the first thing, and then I ordered some gloves, and then they didn't come forever, so I basically didn't go until my gloves were there. So they let me not go for 2 months, which I should have said, use those. Like, no one even told me.
Like, use those, borrow mines.
Yeah, but they didn't. So
they
no one
killed the drive.
Yep. And then I finally said, okay, let me go over there. The gloves are there, so I did it. And they hired a random trainer that day that kept wanting me to put on and take off my gloves. Well, guess what? Those aren't easy to put on and take off by yourself.
No, it's not.
So I'm always grabbing my
yell on
teeth
people.
like this.
I yell on people for taking off their gloves in the mist.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, let me have them on.
Yeah.
Or let me have them off. Like, quit telling me to put them on and off and on and off. So I quit that day. I just said, this is fucking stupid.
There we go.
So I never came back. But, dude, the time I was there, that boxing, dude, gets you in shape quick.
Like no other.
Doesn't it?
That's what it does. That's why people love it. It cuts. And
it's fun because you get to punch the bags
in a short period of time. That's why people do it.
You teach them
in the best shape in a short period of time.
Is that the facts?
It's 1,000,000,000% facts that I've seen with my 2 eyes.
So if I said
I've been to all the training camps.
I know, but if I called you and I said, Hino, I just got cast in a movie, dude. I got to get in shape quick. Like, I took off my shirt and you said boxing. That would be the fastest.
1,000%.
Any weights on top of it or just boxing?
Just boxing. Boxing
push-ups.
And the best 2 exercises ever that I've seen transform a man physically in like blink of an eye were running outside and jumping rope.
Running outside.
I shouldn't even be giving that tip for free. Seriously, I shouldn't even give that for free because people are gonna ask me that 1,000,000 times on the app. Like, what's the best? I shouldn't. You should cut that out. Don't even post that.
No, we want them to post it. You know why? So now they know, shit, dude, if he's giving this away free, I might imagine what's inside.
Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't even be giving that. Running outside, and what do people say about those 2 things?
It's bullshit.
No.
What?
I fucking hate running outside.
Oh, yeah.
I hate jumping rope. Hey.
Well, I don't hate jumping rope.
That's what they say to me.
Yeah, but you know what I hate?
Everybody hates running outside.
I hate wind sprints.
If you're not a real athlete.
But wind sprints will kill you.
I love it.
Like serious wind sprints?
Yeah.
If, a friend of mine told me, if you just did wind sprints, nothing else, you'd be in the best shape of your life.
He's right. I got a guy named Taylor. He takes all his UFC fighters to do the wind sprints like 15, 20 times a day.
And you damn near puke. But guess what?
They all throw up.
Your
but
small
all of them
twitch.
got 6-pack. Like the whole picture, everybody has a 6-pack.
Yeah, and I'm saying this out loud almost so you can co-sign because I'm not saying I know this. I've heard this.
No,
but
1,000%.
Yeah, but now your hormones are going and your testosterone's up and your HC whatever's cranking because you did these. Your fast twitch muscles. Next thing you know, dude, you're more agile and more youthful than you've been in years. Simply because you woke up
every Saturday
this ability. And what'd you do? You freaking ran as fast as you could for a minute. Yeah. And then slowed down and did it again. That's it.
Over and over.
And then some of these gym memberships, $200 to go in, they'll basically take you to do wind sprints, and that's why you're getting results. Well, what does that tell you? Yeah. That tells you that freaking your body's meant to be in shape. It tells me that anyway.
It is. It's supposed to be in shape.
The
best shape of your life.
Exactly.
At all times.
And we're all getting fat and lazy because there's sugar in our food. We don't really have to run and protect ourselves anymore. There's no more dinosaurs chasing us around. There's no more
bullies in schools anymore.
Exactly. Well, no, there's still bullies in schools.
Yeah, but it's not like we used to be back in the days.
There isn't?
Yeah,
I heard there was
like
worse.
Campaigns like no bullying, no bullying. Everything's so soft now that when I say something like at the gym, like I just roast somebody, they're like, I'm like, well, you didn't go to public school, right? Somebody never said nothing wrong to you, like people shocked nowadays at words that I say to them, because they're like we've erased that no bullying and people hold campaigns and parades and all this like no bullying. I'm like even when I talk to my son, my girl will look at me like I'm teaching him, because he's gonna go outside in the world by himself, and he got to be able to defend verbally and physically.
Oh yeah.
All kids and people need to know how to defend themselves verbally and physically, so when that time comes, you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, or at least know how to get out of it.
Hey, you better know how to survive. Exactly.
Or get a black belt in Ching Ching Pow.
Oh, no. I'm going to start using that. Yes.
Well, Ching Ching Pow, dude, that covers all forms of martial arts, all forms of boxing.
All of it.
Krav Maga.
All of it.
Doesn't matter.
Name it.
Yeah,
kickboxing, all that.
Yeah, and if you're a black belt in Ching Ching Pow and someone kicks your ass, you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah. Now we're in trouble, right?
Well, yeah, you got bigger problems. If you're a black belt and ching ching pow and someone still kicks your ass, dude, I can't help you.
Come on, man.
I gave you the baddest weapon on earth.
Choose a struggle.
Dude, it's funny too because people don't have muscles in their nose.
They don't have muscles in their nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in other words, like I forgot who told me that one time, but it was this little dude that used to beat up big dudes because big, muscly motherfuckers, you get all nervous and shit. And it's like one day this guy, and he was a little dude, but he was, like a pit bull himself, but he just beat up all the big dudes back in the day.
But how did he beat them?
And I would always say, Luke, I'm like, dude, how do you get the nerve to just go up there and start swinging? The nerve. Like the dude's huge. And he goes, dude, they ain't got fucking muscles in their nose.
No. They don't.
I said, what? He goes, they got no muscles right here, dude. We're equal. And I said, yeah. And he said, so just drill it as fast as you can. And 9 times out of 10, they want you to stop.
Wow.
And so that's what he would do.
Wow. I love it.
And he'd kick
that guy.
Kick everybody's ass.
You gotta make me meet that guy. I want to meet that guy.
Dude, he said, they got no muscles in their nose, bro.
What a great concept.
Yeah.
And he cracks them.
I'll give him a bomb. Honorary bomb.
Yeah.
But how do you, like, when you get in the ring, like, I always thought about fighting. It'd be fun. I took freaking karate when I was little, dojo and all that. But I didn't get into the serious fighting for one reason. Dude, I don't want to get punched in the fucking mouth. Now, have I been punched? Yeah.
Of course.
If you punch me, will I do something? Yeah. But I'm not looking for one. And that's why I didn't get deep into boxing, because I went there where I was trying to figure out what I want to do. And I went to a boxing ring and the fucking kid got his nose broke right in front of me.
Wow.
With the thing on, that little thing.
Yes.
Remember back then they put on
the headgear.
Yeah.
No, back then it still happens today.
Well, anyway, so I'm sitting there. We walk in. My dad, I walk in. All of a sudden, I'm watching these kids go at it, and all of a sudden, one of them goes "bat" and blood goes splat.
And that changed your.
Yeah, I said I ain't fucking boxing.
Yeah, got it.
Like, are you nuts? I ain't doing this,
Dad.
Let me get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Well, see, I was different with that. I seen those things at the gym.
And you wanted to do them.
And I wanted to do it even more. I was like, yes.
Yeah, but you were mad about something.
I wasn't mad, man. I grew up in a great house, Like I wasn't mad at something. I think I was trying to prove something. Like I was always known as the nice brother, the one that went to the private school. I was always known as that. I don't know. I just wanted to do something of contact. It was either football, it was either boxing, something tough that people would know you for. Like that guy's tough, man. He's an outside linebacker, So that's what it was, like that's what pushed me. So I didn't want to leave there because I found my thing. And boxing training was so hard and challenging every day that it drew me to it.
And it was
It's challenging.
You guys
gave me something to look forward to every day.
Yeah, but you guys train a lot.
We train a lot.
How many hours a day on average?
We were training like 3 hours.
What if you were getting ready for a fight?
Same thing.
Just
Same
3 hours
thing.
every day.
Whether you're training for a fight or not, they might tone down the workouts, but the duration of time is the same thing.
Is it because you want to be really conditioned as a fighter, boxer?
No, it just takes long. Like, you get in there. By the time you warm up, the 30 minutes done. By the time you come in there and talk to all the coaches, that's like 15 minutes already. Shooting the shit, blah, 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 blah. How do you feel today? You always get asked that question because a lot of fighters, they train in pain. People don't understand that. I'm in training camp and my ankle hurt from running the other day, but I still have to train because I have a date coming up. I have a fight date coming up. I can't take a break. I have to train in pain. We have to ignore physical pain all the time. All the time. Shit that happens in our life. Some people can't put up with that shit. Hey, man, you're going to miss your daughter's first baptism. I said, but I'm in training camp. Buster Douglas' mother passed away before he fought Mike Tyson. Don King, who's the most, no heart person you ever find in the history of mankind. He told Buster Douglas, hey, man, your mother passed. It's okay. You don't have to take this fight. He said, my mother would have wanted me to take. I'm taking this motherfucking fight, and that had to be one of the biggest upset in sports history. Sergio Kovalev. I'm just using boxing terms because that's what I know off my back. Sergio Kovalev, he beat, and that was his breakout fight. He beat Bernard Hopkins his wife was having a baby the same night. These are lively things that men have to be physically. And those are sacrifices the average man not trying to do. I'm like, do you know what it takes to be a fucking fighter? Not to talk about a good championship fighter. The sacrifices, the average man's not trying to do that. Hollywood Hino, the whole life, I snap my fingers in New York City and shit fall on my motherfucking lap. I got the #1 boxing gym, New York City, right next to the World Trade Center. I'm living the dream. I'm living in a penthouse in fucking Wall Street. And then I shut all that shit down 2 years ago and I moved to LA. Now I'm sleeping on a couch. I have no money. I have nothing. Who the fuck trying to do that?
Nobody.
That's the shit I be trying to tell people. I say, yo, man, we're not the same. We never will be. Because you can't make the sacrifices that I made to get to this level. You can't even begin to fathom that shit in your brain. Like, how the fuck is this motherfucker crazy? Yes, I am.
But what if they want to learn how?
And that's what I'm going to teach them on the platform. Step by step. You can't skip the fucking process. You gotta trust it, man. You can't skip it. You got to practice motherfucking patience. That's what separates you, me from a lot of people. They don't got no patience. You got patience, but you don't know how to exercise it. You know? Here you are. You just wasted 5 years in a meaningless relationship. You know? That wasn't nurturing. It was toxic. You still use that same zeal, that same zest, that same emphasis. You put that into your dream in 5 years. Yo, a lot of shit can happen. I haven't even been in LA 5 years. And look all the shit that's happened. Because I invested that. Imagine I did that with a girlfriend or some bullshit. That's the fucking shit I'm trying to teach people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? How to channel that energy. You got patience, but channel it into the right way.
Dude, that's why. Now I know why everybody hunts you down.
Jesus Christ, that shit be killing me every day, Brad. I'll be trying to tell people, I'm like, yo, man, I'm only tell you this one time, man, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Cause you're not gonna catch me again. You know what I'm saying? How many times did you see Michael Jackson in real life? How many times?
I don't think ever.
Exactly. But you saw him on TV all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I'm going to be. You going to see me in real life, you better take advantage of that 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You better take advantage, and that's what I'm giving you right now, because this don't happen every motherfucking day. The next time you're going to have to purchase that shit. Next time you see me, you're going to have to pay to see me in person. And that's it. That's what I try to tell people. I'm like, yo, you better take this shit and take it to the bank, cash that shit in, because it's money. I'm not playing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, this is why people pay you. This is why they want this.
They want that. They want that, and I'm gonna give it to them. And it's time. The timing is impeccable for me to give it to them. And I got so much of that shit without repeat. I could talk this shit for like 24 hours straight, and I wouldn't repeat one subject.
Do you have a podcast?
No, I don't. I'm on one right now. I'm on one of the best ones right now. That's good enough.
That is true.
Yeah.
But that will also mean, dude, you should have a podcast too. Because what's funny is a lot of people are like, hey, dude, you have great guests, but you should do somewhere you're just talking. And I'm like, cool. And then some people are like, hey, dude, you should quit talking. Just let your guests talk. I'm like, cool. But what you start to realize is, dude, there's hundreds of thousands of people every single day that would be listening and changing. And
I will be listening.
Dude, and your podcast is another form of distribution of Hollywood Hino.
Amen.
Because, dude, what you're trying to do is basically get everyone to, like, everyone that hears this is going to be following you. Everyone that hears this is going to be like, dude, this guy's awesome. If they already heard of you and they already knew you, well, then it's different.
I love it. But that's the whole point, though. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but I was looking at, like, what's
best compliment I get is when people say, yo, man, I watch your social media every day before I even go to work and shit like that. Like, I watch it, I do my push-ups because it motivate me and shit like that. I'm like, thank you. You know, I do it for the people. Like, the shit that I've learned in my process in my life, I'm just trying to share I'm just trying to give you 1% of it. 1% here, 1% hey, here's 1%. Here's 1% of my greatness. Here's 1%. Change your whole life. Here's 1%. Hey, 1% of my greatness. I got so many of it. I need to give it to the people. It just so happened. Here's 1% of my greatness. That's how much I have. And I'm just giving it to you. I'm just giving you 1%. Change your whole motherfucking life, man.
Dude, where do people find you? Right
man,
now, if they want to go to
Hollywood
Hino on Instagram.
If you never heard of me, that means you don't even have internet.
Well, I know, but listen, I want people to Google this. I want people to go find you. I want people to
Hollywood
subscribe.
Hino, HollywoodHino.com, Hollywood Hino on all social media platforms. It's all one word, Hollywood Hino. And I pop up. You can Google it, and they'll show you everything that I'm on, Facebook Live, all that shit.
And follow them, because again, you never know what big time celebrities are always making debuts.
Definitely.
But dude, I follow you, and you're like doing
Champ.
this type of shit the whole time.
The whole time.
And you're making it freaking entertaining.
It's entertaining. It's funny, and it's motivational. And those are the things I stick to.
So you came over here. How did you so you picked boxing because you walked in, you said, wow, this is it. Then you started boxing. Then what? You started kicking a lot of ass.
I started kicking ass, taking no names.
And winning?
I was winning.
And then what made you decide to start training?
When after my boxing career in 2009, I was like, do I continue or do I find something else? Because you can't get punched in the motherfucking head for the rest of your life. So I can quit while I'm ahead right now. I'm ranked number 13 in the world. I can quit right now or get hurt from not giving my 100% of it anymore, because after a while you start to lose passion. You're not 17 anymore where you're like giving it 3,000% anymore. Now you start to want to do other things because you've been deprived your whole life. All your teens and all my 20s have been taken away from me from boxing. I want to do other shit. So you start to venture out, and the training thing landed on my lap. And I didn't know nothing about training people.
But how did you get Drake to know about you? How did you get Kevin Hart and these guys?
As time goes by, put it like this. I got one answer for that. Hard work never goes unnoticed. I never took a day off in my 20s. Hard work never goes unnoticed. They're going to notice you. The greatest of the greatest, whoever it is. You just got to keep working. I work on my birthday, Christmas.
What if you didn't?
If I didn't, then it slows the process.
But
those guys
you'd still be where you are, probably.
You can still, but later on, it might be too late.
So
I shortened the time.
Taking no chances.
I shortened the time. Days I didn't feel like it.
So it's really that you don't have patience. You were preaching patience earlier when it might be you don't have any.
I do have patience for work.
Yeah,
but I don't have patience for anything that doesn't have anything to do with my goals and my dreams.
That's right.
I don't have patience for that.
About. See what I say the other day?
My tolerance is so small for the bullshit.
On Dropping Bombs the other day, I said, because Gary Vee always says patience. You just said patience.
Yeah.
And I know what you guys mean.
Of course.
But I'm always being funny saying, dude, I don't believe patience. Fuck patience. But I said, there's time for patience.
Yes.
But that's like, waiting for your girl to go get out from the bedroom, after a night.
Nobody.
Okay. Have some patience.
Yeah.
But like, your goals and your dreams, no patience.
None.
And what you're saying is like, dude, work on your birthday. Why? I'm accelerating the time. You're basically not being patient.
Yes. I'm good.
Yeah. You're
Let
raising
me not be
your
patient
activity.
to that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be patient to that. I'm not waiting. When the fuck you want me to drive a Ferrari? I'm 75. I'm gonna drive this shit right now.
Hey.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting.
Well, when you decide to say, "Hey, I'm leaving Wall Street and
moving to LA."
Yeah. Why'd you just throw it all away? What you said?
My
you
girl
threw it all
lived out
away?
here and she was pregnant. And then she was like, "Yo, I'll move to New York because you have everything going." I said, "I'll move to LA." She was like, "What? You're gonna leave everything?" I said, "I'm leaving it all."
Yeah, but why'd you want to do that?
Because I was comfortable in New York City. All the clients were coming to me. I had the best gym. The gym was packed. I was comfortable in New York City. I said, let me challenge myself again. Maybe this is a sign from God for me to challenge myself. Let me leave it all. Let me start from scratch again. Let me challenge myself, try to see if I'm as great as I think I am. And I was right. I was right, man. It's a beautiful thing. I'm proof people wrong. Everybody that I told I'm moving to LA, the very few people, because if you got something good going, don't tell nobody. The very few people that I told that I was moving to LA, they all said no. They were beyond against it. They'll put money on it like, please, do not go to LA. You don't know nobody over there. You know nothing over there. You don't know the roads. You hate to drive. They know I hate driving everywhere because I was so used to the New York City public transportation system. I said, no, I'm going to go. I'm going to go, and I'm going to laugh in the face of adversity. And that's what I did, man. And there was a few struggles in the first couple of months that had me. I never second-guessed myself. I never said, damn, maybe I should move back to New York. Did I make the wrong decision? I never said that one time. I said, whatever comes at me, I'm going to sleep on this motherfucking couch for as long as it takes. And we going to make it. You know? And doubt and negativity and somebody telling you can't do something, there's just their insecurities they're trying to bestow upon you. Always remember that. You know, parents would say that to you, you know, because they're old fashioned in their thinking. Oh, you're not gonna just move to LA. I've never met nobody move to LA, didn't know nobody, no money in his pocket, and made it. Now you did. Take a motherfucking picture of it. Right now. Because you're looking at that person. And I'll prove everybody wrong.
How's it feel?
It's a beautiful thing. It's the best feeling in the world. It's priceless, baby.
I wonder.
It's priceless to be on top of your game.
Well, that it is. But
it's priceless, man.
I'm wondering, like, what was the catalyst for you to want to prove people wrong? Do you have a strong competitive nature?
Strong. I'm an athlete my whole life. You know, you need the doubters. You need the naysayers in life. You know, there's no successful person that comes with success.
Yeah.
It comes with it. Even the people that roll with you every day, they don't even believe in you. They just around just in case you make it. Oh, you better stay woke. You better stay woke. Half of the people that roll with you, they like, maybe all this shit he's talking might come true. Let's just stick around. Trust me.
Dude, I already know.
Trust me.
Dude, that's the truth.
Just in case he makes it. You can tell, man. You can tell by those people's actions and their words. It don't even match when you're talking to them about the shit you're going to do. You see that motherfucking house right there? Oh, well, I'm going to live there one day. You see their energy changes. that little, like, who the fuck you laughing at? Did I say a joke? That's how I'm going to live in that motherfucking house one day. And I am. Hey, man. Hey, yo, you coming to my house, woman? Oh, you bought a house? Yeah, the house, I told you that. Remember? The summer of 2017, that house, I bought it. Prove people wrong every day.
Isn't it fun though?
It's the best feeling in the world. I can't explain it, how it feels.
So, folks, if you guys want to find dude, I'd go to the gym itself because ain't nothing going to be as good as in person.
In person, I think so.
But if you can't get in front of him in person because it gets harder and harder, just remember, go to Train with Hino.
That's it.
.com. Train with Hino. Get your like
get
mind
your 5%
right.
of it. Yeah. Get the mind right first.
Get your mind right, and then mosey down to Melrose. You'll see him around. Follow him on Instagram. Appreciate you coming in.
Man, I love this place, man. You got me hyping here. I think you turned the heat on purpose in this motherfucking room, man.
No, but dude, literally,
it's really dropping bombs in here.
I'll bet you money this will be one of the most highly rated.
You think so?
Yeah, only because you got the two realest so far on it. Me and you.
Let's go, champ.
And let me just tell you guys something.
Energies attract.
It ain't no lie what he just said.
No lie, baby.
So appreciate you coming in. Anytime you're in town, you can always come drop bombs. I'll bet, anytime. Let me know.
I love this place.
And folks, listen, go out, share this podcast. There might be some lazy ass that needs to hear this sitting on the couch, and you're about to change his life.
There's somebody out there sitting on the couch, eating tacos, playing with their balls, or watching reruns of Seinfeld. I need you to tag them in this podcast. Let's go! That was so good, man. Amazing. So much knowledge.